Vishy, when you won the World Rapid Championship, you said it was like meeting an old friend. The friend just became a closer friend, yeah.
Yes, this was a very nice result also. Um, I think the only game which I was really disappointed in was the one with Shakhriyar, but on the other hand, he took his chances very well, so you have to compliment him on that. And for the rest, it went well. At the crucial moments when I needed a win, I got it, and sometimes it feels like you have momentum on your side, and it was very nice.
So yesterday after Hikaru's win, you were in the joint lead. So beginning from today, first of all, you did miss your bus to the venue. Did it unsettle you a bit?
No, because very quickly I decided. I mean, I came about 3 minutes late, which is why I was surprised at first because I thought maybe the bus nobody had come down yet. I didn't think that today they was going to be so punctual because normally we've been leaving 5-10 minutes late. But anyway, I decided to check with Yana, and she's immediately said, "Wait a minute, I'll check and get back to you." And then she said, "No, I'll get you a taxi." And so I made it here with like 5 minutes to spare. But luckily, I had a easy draw in the first game, and so things settled down a bit.
Yeah, this talking about the first game with Karjakin, you took queen into e4. Instead of that, queen into d1, rook d1 and knight e4. Was that not so good for black?
The problem is you have to think what is it my opponent is waiting for. And I mean, if he's going straight into this line, I assume that queen d1 is what he had checked. And in fact, he himself played it against Leko a while back. So, I mean, I think queen e4 and queen c6 is quite reasonable. The knight is defending c7, the other pawn. I mean, if we're talking an edge for white, it's very, very microscopic.
Right, and in the second game, the fireworks began from rook g5. You thought for around 3 to 4 minutes at that point. Could you tell us some of the lines that were going on in your mind?
Well, I was trying various combinations with rook g2, rook g4, rook g5, knight g5 check, and then rook g4, rook dg1. I want to double and play knight g5 and do something. But I couldn't make any of that work. Somehow earlier I felt that it was strong, and then later on I could not prove it. And then I went to my fallback option, which was to nestle the rook on f5. So I went rook g5, queen e6, rook f5, and this was comfortable. And then I had seen the idea with rook g8 that I start with rook f7. And so when he played rook g8, well, my heart went racing. But to be fair, he lost a tough struggle after a game, but he still congratulated me. I think that's very, very sporting on his part.
Yes, this knight g5 and rook f7 took him by complete surprise.
Yes.
I had one question which is, apart from this tournament, how do you keep yourself so tactically alert?
I don't know that I do. I mean, when you're alert, and then when you're not, you're not. That's all.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the events where it goes well, you can start to write a book on how you do it, and then the next tournament it doesn't go so well, and then what do you say? So, I think you just keep practicing and hope that at the right moment it clicks.
And you were in 1 point lead, and in the last round you were against Gelfand. Was going through your head before the game? Were you feeling a bit nervous that you need a draw, or you were very confident?
Luckily, we didn't have to wait too long for these thoughts to settle. And also, Swidler was saying some very funny stories, so we were all laughing. And my main aim at the board was obviously I was excited with the score and the result so far, but now the thing was to calm down. Luckily, the game was very sharp, so that in fact, in the final position, I'm even slightly better. And it's maybe just a little bit difficult for White to find a good move. But somehow I thought it's a bit much to try and play this. So especially when with a draw, I clinched the tournament. So.
And Karpov was in the tournament hall just before the last round. He has been a contemporary. You have played against him. Many of the players with whom you have played in the past are now retired, and you are just winning one tournament after the other. Like, how does it feel?
I don't know. I mean, obviously it was very nice to see Karpov here today. I think he enjoys it as well. I was very impressed, even 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 years back, he was still playing the Blitz tournaments here, the Tal Blitzes. And I think a small part of him misses it, but he understands that he has other commitments now.
And how do you celebrate tonight?
I don't know that I will. I mean, it's just like Riyadh. We have the Blitz tomorrow, so just try to get some sleep.